A developing story out of Queen's Park tonight. Sault Ste. Marie MPP Chris Scott is no longer with the PC caucus after the rookie backbencher was charged with assault by local police. Jason Gardola joins us live tonight with all the details. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Taz. Authorities in Northern Ontario say Scott was arrested yesterday by Toronto police on an out-of-town warrant, and that's what prompted Premier Doug Ford to boot him out of caucus this morning.
Well, Chris will be no longer sitting with our caucus, and if I can ask you, you can ask Chris Scott the reason why.
Today, Premier Doug Ford was tight-lipped over his decision to boot rookie MPP Chris Scott out of the PC caucus, right after learning about the Sault Ste. Marie representative's arrest and charges laid against him.
You know something, I would go to the Sault Ste. Marie police. I was informed literally in the parking lot as we're going through here. And yeah, go to the Sault Ste. Marie police. I don't want to interfere in a police investigation.
Sault Ste. Marie police released a statement today saying the 35-year-old was arrested by Toronto police yesterday on an out-of-town warrant. They add, to protect the privacy of the victim or victims, no further details regarding the incident or the charges will be released. However, the courthouse in the Northern Ontario city tells CHCH News that Scott is facing one count of assault and another charge of assault with a weapon over an incident that occurred last Friday. He's also barred from contacting anyone involved in the incident. CHCH News reached out to Scott's office for comment and his future. We did not get a response before publishing the story.
Obviously, his bail conditions make it hard for him to actually represent his riding in his riding, having to be, centered in Toronto. I think when we learn more about the charges, we may get a better sense of whether he decides to stay on.
A former top aide to the Premier's Chief of Staff, the backbencher was elected in the last provincial election and also served as the parliamentary assistant to Energy and Mines Minister Stephen Lecce. Now, outside the Conservative caucus, Scott is officially an independent MPP at Queen's Park. Today, the NDP released a statement saying, following media reports of Sault Ste. Marie MPP Chris Scott being under criminal investigation for assault, the Ontario NDP is calling for MPP Scott's immediate resignation.
The Ontario NDP may decide to move motions of censure. Certainly, parliaments have the ability to censure people who are found to have criminal convictions, or even if there's severe charges against them, to limit their access.
According to Canada's criminal code, it says anyone in public office that is convicted of an indictable offence and sentenced to 2 or more years in jail, their position must be vacated. None of the allegations against Scott have been tested in court. House in Sault Ste. Marie tells CHCH News that Scott is out on bail after appearing in court today. They did not provide his next court appearance.